360 the Poet here, informing you that the scariest show to hit Las Vegas is coming this October to the Arts District. Abandon your fears and enter into our haunted asylum where the mind of the Marquis de Sade, the most notorious writer in history, comes to life. Immerse yourself in Las Vegas's newest haunted show. Join us at Vegas Theater Company in the Downtown Arts District and scream with abandon. Show is R-rated, not suitable for those under 17. Tickets available at abandonvegas.com.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by Carrice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 702.5 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
All right. You guys are tuned in to the Shady Ass Tea right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine ass Carrice. My cousin host is here as well. Sir, how you feeling?
You know what? Today, I'm feeling fantastic. I'm feeling
You feeling fantastic?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a gang shirt?
It is a
Can you
little bit.
lower your
Okay,
camera a
so
little bit and look at me.
look at you.
There you go. Alrighty then. And you can move your camera. You can move your mic to the side a little bit. No, just your mic, not your body.
I'm not moving.
Move your body the other way. Wasn't that move your body like a cycle?
Hello.
So
okay.
Put the mic on. There you. Okay, now we can see your handsome face. Okay.
And
it's the
compliments are the only way.
The girls with the curls.
Yes.
So you got your curls out or not?
No, I'm rocking a puff today because I haven't washed this. I need to wash this hair. I need okay. So if anybody's watching and that knows how to do natural hair, that wants to wash it and condition it and detangle it, and then put it in some twists.
You sound super low. Let me fix you up.
Oh
You want to do? You
no!
want them to do? Oh wait, you want them to do all of that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not for free.
Oh,
I'm gonna pay. I definitely will pay. I'm happy to pay.
mm.
I pay like a way, you know. I'm from Las Vegas. I understand that things cost.
Do
Nothing
they?
is free. Yeah, always.
Alrighty then.
Nothing is free. That's for
So
sure.
yeah, we late. Sorry, y'all. Hey, Krista. Hey, girl.
We ain't
Hey.
late.
Hey, Norikama.
Hey, beautiful. Hey, gorgeous.
We late, y'all.
You know what I'm
We
saying? We
having
show.
technical difficulties like a mofo over here at the station. But you know what?
Listen,
We didn't quit. We
uh,
didn't give up.
we,
We said, you
we
know what?
didn't because
We gonna be right
we came here for
here
y'all,
for the people.
right? For
Okay.
you.
And here we are because we got a
Clink.
lot of tea to spill. What was the most tea? What was the biggest piece of tea of your week?
I feel like that's a loaded question because there was so many things happening this week, right? So like, if we started the most talked about thing, or like the thing that shocked me the most, like that's like which where do you want to
What was the top
where do
tea
you
of the
want to go
week?
with this?
Let's go with it. What's the top
Top
tea of the
tier of the week
week?
has got to
Gots to
you
be
know
what?
top tier of the week is Jada. Got to be Jada.
Okay, let's
Got to
talk.
be
Let's
got to be
talk
Jada.
Jada top tier tea.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
by the way,
Okay.
while he pulls
So
up the tea,
Jada,
while he pulls up the tea, y'all don't forget to click that share button if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. Share, tell your friends about us. Click the like button, heart us, whatever you need to do. We alive right now on
whatever
Hot
you
Seven
need
Oh
to
Two
do,
Point Five, y'all.
message us nudes, however you feel.
Send news, whatever you need to
Let the
do.
spirit lead you, right? Let the spirit lead you, right?
Okay, all right.
So Jada is on a press tour for her book. I think her book is
Mhm.
called Worthy,
Mhm. I think it came out today.
and it came out today.
Mhm.
And she's on a tour,
Okay.
and she's telling everybody all the things about things that we didn't know, and I don't think that we need to know, but she
Uh,
feels like we need to know.
Okay. Are you
So,
sure that we didn't know?
um, that she was engaged to Tupac allegedly.
She wasn't engaged to Tupac. That's not what she
That's what
said.
she
She said
said. She said
no.
they asked her to marry him.
Yeah, she said right, but it was like in a friendly way. It's like this. It's like your best friend go to jail, and it's an opposite sex.
Uh huh.
Like you want somebody. She basically was saying like he wanted somebody to do the time with him. He ain't like me like that. She says this. She was like, because as soon as if we
Mm-hmm.
would have got married, as soon as he got out, he would have divorced my ass. He was like, because we didn't have that
Mm-hmm.
type of chemistry. He just wanted me to be there
Mm-hmm.
for him, but she was like, I was gonna be there for him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So what was wrong with her saying that?
And then hold on, we got to
And
unload all of
then
it. And then she said that her and Will have been separated for what,
Nora
7 years?
Karma, you know what? You've been reading my mind because I do have a book club and it's on Facebook, and I want to start off with reading Will's book because the problem is that Will spilled all the tea, child, and we ain't even talk. We ain't even know he spilled the tea because we ain't read the damn book because he ain't go on no
We
damn press tour like that.
right. He
He
should have
just
went on a
spilled the
press
tea,
tour.
child, in his book.
Okay, we're gonna read Will's book. We gonna listen. I will join. I love a book club. Ooh, so, I be getting distracted. I think I got ADHD. I'm gonna get tested. So I went to a book club one
You
time.
do.
Right. I got ADHD. How you're not a
I diagnosed you
psychiatrist.
right now. Right now, that was I diagnosed you.
I just be, my brain just moves faster than a lot of other people's brains. Okay. That's all. I be on to something else. Everybody else is trying to catch up to what this
Mm-hmm.
brain is doing. So I went to a book club one time, and I might have talked about it here. And I brought somebody with me to the book club that
Ooh.
I probably shouldn't have brought me. A person who doesn't read, we'll say that, or brought somebody who doesn't read to a book club, who can barely read. Okay,
Barely, child.
I'm talking about barely read, can't spell barely. Okay.
Oh
I brought them with me. Brought them with me to the book club. Got kicked out of the book club meeting.
Why?
Okay. Because the person I brought with me can't read. And they was acting like they can't read, if that makes sense.
Wait, what does that mean? What tell me what there was. I need more. Okay. What does that mean exactly?
Okay, so I get to the book club to help set up because that's my role. Any event I go to, my role is to help set up, help the organization, put the food on the trays, tell the people where to sit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing that, and then the guy that I was coming with, that was
Pause.
Why are we pausing?
Go ahead.
Why are we pausing? Okay, so the guy I wasn't coming with him, right? So
I'm just saying.
So let me explain. So he called me, asked me what I was doing. I was like, "Hey, I'm at a book club."
Laura Come said y'all started fighting at the book club. The non-reader.
We didn't start fighting.
She know the tea? Okay.
No. We didn't start fighting. So he asked me what I was doing, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm at this book club thing," and he was like, "Oh, you so bougie. I should come to one of your little bougie things to do, your book club thing." I'm like, "Okay." And so I asked the person who was hosting the book club, "Do they mind if a guest came?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, no problem. The more the merrier." And so I invited this person up, and he proceeded to try to sell drugs and impregnate several people that were there, right? And so the host told us that we had to leave. I had to leave because I brought the person. He had to leave because he was being
What kind of drugs was he trying to sell us?
What kind of drugs do you like?
I don't like drugs.
Okay,
drugs. Drugs. Like, I think I almost died from drugs today. I think that's why my chakra. I was telling you, I was telling Sir before. I was like, maybe I went into the public restroom and it was fentanyl or something. I thought I was about to die
in the air.
Who knows?
Lord, he wasn't selling fentanyl. It was definitely pills. It was definitely the white girl. A little marijuana. Just standard drugs. Standard party drugs. Right. But we definitely got kicked out, and then later that night we got in an argument in front of my. Now we did fight later that night, but at the book club, there was not a fight at the book club. But I mean, it was a cute place. I would go back.
Okay, shout out to book clubs. All right. Remember Carmen said he bought a coloring book to the book club.
T.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the tea of all teas is Jada. I think
because I feel like she's I feel like low key.
Tell me what she did other than being transparent, like you and I are doing every Tuesday at 6 p.m. right here on Hot 7025.
Okay, so transparency is important when you're talking about yourself, right?
No, when you're talking, no, because couples, there's ways that we have learned from couples from being transparent. We have not been in relationships all of this time without getting some feedback or some influence by watching other people be transparent about their relationships.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Go ahead and defend. Go ahead and defend
I'm
Jada.
not defending.
Yes, you are. Go ahead. Every time we talk about Jada,
because
defend
y'all
Jada.
own Jada, and Will spilled all the tea in his book. Like y'all own Jada, like she came out the house and didn't consult with Will. Like we know Will.
She didn't.
Sir, ain't no way Jada done left the house.
And then consult the pocketbook.
Listen, they have open conversation, and then too, this is another thing that she said this morning, which I thought was pretty interesting, and it kind of makes complete sense. So since Will, who was the one who outed it first in saying that they were not together in 2016, he was done with Jada. Okay, before the entanglement. All right, with Alcina. All right, okay. He said that. I just want to remind y'all that. Will said that Jada just brought it back up. Okay. Anyway, he said that she said that they hadn't been together. He also says in his book that he was a terrible husband. So she says she was so surprised when he got up and slapped Chris and called her his wife. It like ignited something in her, like, oh shit, this dude called me his wife. We back. And then they started to rekindle after that happened.
That's
that was
toxic.
quite No, I thought that was interesting because he was done with Jada in 2016. They've been, being friends and doing whatever, co-parenting, whatever they was doing. Separate, living separate lives. We already talked about this. Will people signed in non-disclosure? August clearly didn't. See, outside talking, okay? So that's the difference. Will was pissed because August out here talking, and and his people being quiet. That's really what he was mad about, okay? So they're proceeding on through this non-relationship relationship. Being life partners, which is fine. Being a life partner with somebody is okay. You don't have to be their intimate partner. But so I just think that that's interesting that she said that when that happened, that was the first time he had called her his wife since 2016. And I think that I could see how that happening could be like, oh shit, maybe this dude really does love me still. Don't do me with that face with your gangster shirt on. Do not.
Listen.
And what is that? The Brownies? What kind of gang is that?
I'm not in a gang. I am the gang. Okay. I don't gang bang.
Oh, child. Norris Karma said
she said
because she could hear me.
Same. Okay. Well, here's the thing.
Wait a minute.
Here's the thing. I don't know if I would be their third because I feel like Jada's going to be a lot.
It's not Jada. Why y'all mad at Jada when Will spilling
she's
the
a
tea
lot.
first?
Because she can't.
Y'all just mad because she a black woman spilling tea.
That ain't it.
That's why they be mad at me every show. They be like, ooh,
that ain't it.
That's not it, they don't say nothing about Surf spilling all the damn tea. But no, Carrice, she always over here spilling somebody's
talking shit. That's not it at all. It's not because she's a black woman. Relax. Also, did you see that video?
Let's see what Mr. Banks says. He says in his mind he was protecting his wife regardless of where they were in a relationship. How was he
heavy on that energy? Okay, because regardless of where, I'm still legally married to this woman. Right, I'm not going to disparage her publicly.
But also too, that did you hear the part about how Chris Rock had asked her going to go out on a date? He was like, since
you
y'all
think
not
that's
together,
the reason he slapped him because
I think that
Chris Rock wanted to clap them cheeks.
Rock, I think Will just don't fucking like Chris Rock because I feel it. Okay, because Chris Rock be on some extra.
We're not gonna do Chris. What's wrong with Chris Rock? Why you don't like Chris Rock?
Chris Rock is like that one weird bully kid. The one kid that
bully. Chris Rock's a bully.
The one kid that got bullied so much that now all he does is be weird and bully. That's who he reminds me of.
I don't think so. I think maybe you're reading Chris Rock incorrectly. He does have since we're talking, because she was talking about wait, hold on. Then she was like, I wasn't, I was worried that he was disparaging alopecia. Give me a break. Okay.
No. Listen.
Give me a break on the alopecia.
These are my thoughts. My thoughts are, they went to the thing. Allegedly, Will had said, this is from backstage people behind the scenes. They said allegedly they had words before the show even started.
Chris and Will.
And Chris was and Will was like, "Hey, don't say nothing about Jada." And probably because they already had a beef before, and he was like,
a pre-slap.
I got time today. Okay, Will was like, I got time today because I'm from Philly. Well's Philadelphia, born and raised. Go ahead. Spent most of his days. But anyway,
you think they both slept with August Alsina?
No. I think that August was a boy toy. He was.
I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm just saying, do you think they?
No, I don't think that. I don't think
play with the toy.
No, I don't think Will liked August.
Also, he was
his son's friend. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Okay, so they already had words behind stage. Show starts. He was like, "Hey, don't say nothing about Jada." Shit gets hit the fan. he said something about Jada. Jada already know that Will told him don't say nothing. Okay.
Okay.
He look at her like they look at each other like you would look at your partner like, did this nigga really just, you know what I mean? Like, don't do that, because if it's me and you, and we might have words backstage with someone, and they say something, I'm looking at you like, sir,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Listen, if I ever give you listen, are y'all listening? If I ever give you a warning, okay, and you play with me in my face, it's going all the way down.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what
happened.
So that's what he did. He was like, I told this mofo, and then now him and Jada, just like anybody, even if it's gonna be me and my sister, right? We go somewhere. We said some words to whomever. Hey, don't say nothing. This person get on stage. We looking at each other like, did this mother? Like, we are looking at each other like that, right? So trigger comes. One of us is gonna go slap a bitch. Okay.
Okay, so
sir,
here's the
don't
thing.
do me. Don't be trying to act brand new like that's not what's gonna happen.
I'm not saying that's not what's gonna happen. Okay. I'm saying that I don't think that's what happened. I think
Oh my God. Mr. Banks said Jada's still hurting over Tupac. I mean, if my best friend passed away.
No, you're not. Sir, stop your lying. Stop your lying.
What?
Okay. You're not going to get on this show right now and talk about some man in the way that she talks about Tupac.
If he was Tupac? Girl. Okay, if I was married, right?
You are right.
No, I'm saying picture it.
Okay? Picture it. You're married.
October 2023. Okay.
See. Okay.
Tupac was one of my best friends. We grew up as little kids together doing theater. Okay. Together. And some
Marlon Wayne said they wasn't that close. They went to the same theater school.
Marlon Wayne, who is Marlon Wayne?
Marlon went to the same theater school with them.
This third party. So
she's a third party.
No, she's not a third party. She's the party.
That's according to her, Tupac's not here.
Me and Mike Tyson we ain't been cool either.
Not the same thing. Tupac. I mean, because Tyson's still alive. We can confirm. Okay, we cannot confirm with Tupac. Tupac is a deceased individual. So you think she wrote the letters to herself? Yes.
Get out of here.
I guess. What did you see the video of the white lady talking about she was lying? Did you see that video of the white lady talking about?
I did see part of the video, but okay, back to this. So Mr. Banks says Jada still hurting over Tupac. And then he said he out of here. He's supposed to be at basketball practice, by the way. Anyway, this is my thing. If Tupac was my best friend in my head. Come
on, in your head. That's the key part. In your head.
I'm just saying, if so, I'm feeling some type of way.
Everybody felt away when Tupac died. Okay, I've never worn a shirt.
And now it's reignited because now they found the killer, child.
Girl, what's his name?
Keefy D.
Keefy
D, what you doing?
I'm just laughing at the name.
Keefy D told the police today or yesterday or some day that Diddy told him to do it. How you think that's gonna go?
Badly for Keefy D.
Anyway,
go ahead.
Anyway, back to Jada.
Back to Jada. I think my favorite part of this Jada tour is everyone saying all this the things is like, oh, Jada just said that Tupac, every time Tupac got an erection, he tied a bandana around it. Or Jada said that every time she's been Tupac this whole time. Jada said that
listen, the memes are clever.
I love it. Yes, they are.
You know what's even more clever?
What?
And Jada's marketing
strategy. Hello, her marketing strategy.
Because we are definitely talking about her right now on the Shady Ass stage.
Indeed. We're 24 minutes in, and we've only talked about Jada and her alopecia and her not marrying Tupac. So it's so much.
I think so. We're gonna start off reading Will's tea spill.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
We're gonna give it to proper due, and then we're gonna read Jada's. Who else is on board? If you're on board, drop it in the comments. You want to read this Will book first because that's where the tea is.
I'm gonna read Will's book. Okay.
When are we starting? Because we got to do this in real life.
I can read. Like
You
I
did
have
get
to.
kicked out of the book club, child. I don't know.
That doesn't mean I can't read. I also
Are
get
we
kicked out of the
sure?
Boys and
Because
Girls
y'all
Club.
trying to say Jada wrote her own love letters from Tupac. Anything could happen.
I also got kicked out of the Boys and Girls Club. So I've been kicked out of better places. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like being
Oh
kicked out
my
of somewhere
gosh.
is not new to me. I get kicked out of places all the time.
Oh my gosh. Not the Boys and Girl Club, child.
I did. I got kicked out of the Boys and Girls Club. I've been kicked out of clubs for sure. We're getting into it with bouncers.
I definitely got 86 from Tao.
Right. What you do at Tao?
Girl, listen. They didn't send the K9 unit to come pick me up from Tao.
From Tao? What you had drugs?
Child no, they sold our tables.
Mm.
This was when I was working for one of those companies that had like a blue circle on it. And Jay-Z was on a 17-hour tour. Jay-Z had a concert that night. We paid for it, had people from, our clients coming, and the bouncers sold our tables. All of them. And I went the fuck off. Mind you, I did get a phone call, though, from Jay-Z on the plane. They did send everybody autographed copies of Jay-Z's album and some other things. That was very nice of them. But Tao can kiss my ass from here on out.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
Sold the tables, child.
That's tough. That's tough.
Oh, yeah. I did also get 86 from Pizza Hut.
I remember that.
They owed my sister $26, I think. It was some change. Okay, and I went down there to get it. I had time that day. Police came, everything, child. I didn't have to sign off.
Please.
I was trash.
Yeah, but I've been kicked out of better places. Okay, I've been kicked out of Texas when that was, rest in peace, Texas. I got kicked out of there.
R.I.P. to the Texas.
R.I.P. to the Texas. I've been kicked out of plenty of places. Okay, and so being kicked out of somewhere is not new.
Krista said Jada does not believe in divorce, which I feel it because they're life partners. Like, I feel like they can be life partners and not like intimate partners.
You don't think he's still hitting it a little bit?
No, I think that they have been living separately. And I feel like that's okay, because the thing is that what were they, like 23 when they got married or something?
She was. He wasn't. He's older than her, right?
Like a couple years. He's not that much older than her.
Okay.
I mean, I was just assuming, a couple years.
Okay, because she is older.
Okay, so.
That was me being shady. Go ahead. Go.
Just live separately. You know what? Sometimes in people relationships, I don't know. Maybe they need a break. I don't believe in breaks, but maybe they needed a break, and it was.
You don't believe in breaks?
Hell no.
We don't want to break.
No, absolutely, we breaking up.
Only break up and break your legs so you can't move. Okay.
I'm saying if you're married, we married. There ain't no fucking break.
I hear that. I felt that has been felt right here in my heart. Felt that. So, okay. Since we're talking about divorces, right? What?
Go ahead.
Because we're talking about divorces and what happens in a divorce and custody and all of those things. Okay, we're talking about really high profile people. Now we're going to talk about, I don't want to say low profile people.
Who are we talking about?
But I want to talk about people who are not as high profile as Will and Jada. We're going to talk about Black China and Tyga. So listen.
That's shade, child.
That's not shade. It's tea. You're telling me everyone on Earth knows who Tyga is?
Shady tea.
Tyga could absolutely walk through Target and never be recognized.
Facts, because I'll be like, sorry to that man.
Yeah. Will Smith walked through Target, we'd be like, that's Will Smith. Jada walked through Target, they could be like, there she go. I wonder who she in here to get. Right? And Tyga walked through Target, they're going to be like, excuse me, sir, can I help you?
Excuse me, sir, would you like to apply for this Target card? With your debit added to your debit card?
Right.
Oh my
Are you looking for
gosh.
something?
Tea. Okay, what's going on with them?
So he's filing for sole custody of their son King,
Which I think
and
is trash.
he would like her to have visitation. She picks him up, I think, when he gets out of school Friday, and drops him off 5 p.m. on Sunday. Okay, that is the visitation he's asking for her.
I think that's
You
trash.
say it's trash. Why is that?
Because I'm like, what? I feel like he just doesn't want to pay her child support. And I feel like she didn't went through this whole dramatic situation to get herself together, clean herself
Mm-hmm.
up,
Mm-hmm.
and get clean and all of those things. And she's, she seemed like she's doing a good job at it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he just doesn't want to pay her child support, and
Mm-hmm.
this is his excuse. Because what father would not want their kid to be attached to their mother more than one day?
He's saying it's been 10 years.
So
Give it a rest.
no,
Go,
I don't think that that's fair.
go. I'm
I'm saying those are my thoughts.
okay.
Those are his
I hear
thoughts.
you. I hear you. But 10 years is a long time to not be in a kid's life and then be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be in your life
How
after
long
10
is it
years.
be? How long, I just took my dad to therapy. I'm 43.
I hear you.
Like it's never too late to try to figure it out. And
There's a too
if
late.
you get to the point where you figure it out and shit is out the window, it's out the window, right? But it
There's
seems
a,
like she's
you really don't think there's too late? There's a too late.
no, I think that there's a too late. But
Okay.
him being 10 years old and her getting clean, I don't think that's too late.
Okay.
And what do you think?
I don't think that he's trying to.
Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about fathers having full custody of their children.
Let's talk about it.
And then the want and desire for them to also have time with their mom.
Right, let's talk about it.
What would you do in that situation, sir?
Well,
And
as someone who.
let's not say that we're saying sole custody, not I don't even know
Primary custody.
Primary custody, okay? Just want to make sure we're clear.
Right. So for those who don't know, sole custody would mean he has all decisioning rights and physical custody of the children. She is essentially not a parent any longer. She's someone who visits the child every other weekend or every weekend, whatever their visitation schedule is. Primary custody, he would still have majority of the decision-making ability. If she wants to go out of town with him, she has to ask him permission, even with primary custody, right? So there's a difference in the two for those who are confused about custody. Come on, Soul and Legal. Okay, and so
go ahead.
So I think that if a father feels that he needs to take sole custody of his child, that speaks more to what is happening with the mother than anything, right? Because in most situations, it's either 50-50 or the mother has primary custody, right? Even if the mom may live in the projects.
I think that shit is out the window. We can take a vote on this post right now, and it's gonna be overwhelming that the more men
got their kids
because
men have custody of their kids because men are not like they were in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, like that, right? But
and I commend men for that. And
right.
But my thing is that whether say in a situation your ex-wife was or girl, whomever, baby mama, child, I don't know what they were. They were maybe into drugs and having an issue.
They were Black China.
I'm hanging up. The show is over.
Why? Because let's be specific.
Let's just say they were on drugs.
Why are we talking generally?
Let's just say they was on drugs and doing whatever, right?
Okay.
And then they have gotten themselves together over the last 2 years. Clean. Okay. They can take drug tests. They're good to go. Is one day enough? And I understand that there has to be a gradual increase, right? But she's already had this 24-hour visitation. She's always had that, right? So now that she got her shit together, can she? Not
she got Friday to Sunday. Okay, hold on. So if you, I'm as a father,
Me as
if
a father, okay.
me as a father, if
Okay.
my child's mother was addicted to drugs, she was out doing the things that that China used to do, right? Because Angela is what she goes by now. Noir Karma says some parents do not need access to their children.
I
This
agree.
is not a toy. The child has endured emotional shit, and that's not right to them.
Right,
Agreed.
but
Right?
doesn't but at what point the kid normally at 12 has the ability to make a decision.
Okay.
That's like
So
court. I think
hold
that's the
hold on.
court
Hold on.
mandate.
Hold on. Hold on.
We're talking about a clean parent at this time.
Hold on.
And
Let me
also
let
too,
me
I'm not even talking about
you talking about visitation.
I'm talking about does a man have a desire for the mother of their kid to have them in their life? Forget the circumstance. I'm saying is that a desire? Period.
Most times, yes. But
Okay, right.
if
And
the
I
parent if
understand
the
that
other
everything is
parent
circumstantial. I understand
right
that.
if
I'm
the
not
other
I
parent
don't want I don't want
is
my kid to be
dangerous
around a
or
crackhead.
has been
Period.
dangerous,
Hmm.
even if you have visitation, right? You want to make sure that this person is going to be consistently this good person, right? If for 10 years you've been a piece of shit, right? And
How
you've
many
only
years does
been
it take?
good, hold on. If you only been good for 2, I need you to be at least good for 4, right? Before we can be like adjusting.
And I think Nora Karma says prove it in actions and we can reevaluate. I
There we
agree,
go.
right? I
That's
agree.
it.
So it's probably been more than 2 years, but let's say it's been
Hmm.
2 years. Angela then got her stuff together.
Hmm.
When is the reevaluation? Like,
Reevaluations at 4 years.
this is boy.
It is. You
We
was
was
a
making
piece of
up our
shit for
own.
10.
I feel it. I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you
We
want me
on
to
the same
reevaluate
page.
after
We on the same
365
page.
days?
I'm just
You know
trying
what I'm
to
saying?
understand like what that would look like. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's me, you can't see
And
me as
so here's
Alabama.
the thing. If you're the parent that's a piece of shit, right?
Hmm.
And for 4 years, you have to just be a good parent for the weekend. Be a good parent for the weekend, right? And then maybe during the week, say, hey, can I pick the kid up? Right? Like after like a year or two, be like, hey, does it mind if I take them to the movies with me Wednesday? I'm going to the movies. This new movie's coming out. You mind if I take them? Right? And introduce new activities throughout the week. And don't just be like, right, like Wes said, that's the key. Consistency. Be consistent. Because you were consistently a piece of shit for 10 years. Right? I need you to consistently be a good parent for 10 years so I can feel comfortable with our child being with you more than a weekend.
I don't know if you have 10 years for adolescents to like in their adolescent years
But this is
for
their most
you to
developmental time, right? So the
exactly my
adolescence,
point. That's exactly my
ad,
point. That's what I'm
adolescence,
saying. So I'm saying, do you consider that whether they're 16 or whether they're 10, like or they're 5? Do you like what do you like? You know what I mean? It takes a lot of
mhm,
evaluation,
it
like
does,
going
and
into
it's
that.
a
So
very delicate thing, and so I wouldn't want to put my kids like I wouldn't keep my kids from their mom,
you can read that
right?
one.
Aisha Cole says, even if it's been 2 years, you can relapse. We can go back to the drawing board, but the kids wasn't important for all those years. Now for 2, you good. That don't mean I'm giving you trust, baby steps,
I
right? And
agree.
so, as someone who has children, the child probably don't want to give it up, and then you have to consider
I
that,
don't know.
right? And so,
I feel like
everybody
kids
wants to
always want
say
their mom and dad.
they don't though. They don't though. They don't always. You know what I'm saying they don't always.
Okay, I
And
take the always back.
okay,
I will say a lot of kids
yeah,
still desire their
that's
mom
true,
and dad.
right? That's true. But Wes Wiley says the more true love a child has, the better the child will be. No
Agreed.
part-time shit.
I
T.
agree.
Right. And so as if so, I'll put myself in. If I was the piece of shit parent, right? I would if all I had was 2 days with my kids, I would make every 3-day weekend the best weekend I can make for my kids. I would do everything I
Are we
could do.
technically saying she got 3 days? Let's wait.
Two
It's
days. She got
five
two. She
o'clock.
got
It's
she
five
got
o'clock Friday.
right. Well, when she can pick one from school Friday. So 3 o'clock.
Let's say you
Three
got
o'clock
basketball
Friday.
practice. 6 o'clock.
Right. 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock
6 o'clock.
Friday. The game over. 6 o'clock.
Right.
And then
We eat
Sunday, what
dinner
time?
Sunday at 5.
Okay.
Okay. So the weekend, right? You have the full weekend. More comment says, I've been a stand-up mom nonstop for the past
9.
years. You can't
9.
9 years. You can't come in and think you get my status because you're trying. Fuck, you're trying. I've been doing. Okay, so
I feel it.
I feel that. Aisha Cole, not true. I have 11 and 9, and they just started on their own saying, I'm good. I don't want to go with daddy. He never comes through.
Yeah,
And
I agree
so,
that that could very well be the case.
and so it's important to, and as like I said, there's a lot to evaluate when you're talking about custody and visitation and all of that, right? And if you're the piece of shit parent, right? If you're the parent who hasn't been there, you kind of have to take what you get, right? And so you can prove that you're not a piece of shit, right? Because my job as the parent who's not being a piece of shit is to protect my kid. And that's even from their parent, right? They have to sometimes have to protect the kid from the other parent. And it sucks that you have to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to be this relationship where the parent is good and we're both good and they both feel safe. But if any parent has ever had to send their parent to somebody else and then 5 minutes later get a call and say, hey, can you come get them because I got this thing going on, or I can't do it, or it's too much for me, and you got to go pick your kid back up, and like, I could have just kept my fucking kid here.
Boy, the tea's feeling real hot
right
now.
And so
it's boiling. Let me go turn the teapot off. I can hear it. I can hear it in your background, sir.
I'm just saying, like, I know people who've had that experience, right? And so Noir Carmen says, listen to your child. Don't push heartache on your child. Try to make a relationship work that is hurting them, right? And everyone's, because you get this, that they still their mama, that's their mama, that's their daddy, right? And so when you are somebody who has to protect your child, I don't care who the other person is or what your title is to my child. If you are hurting my child emotionally, physically, mentally, I'm not sending them over there to be hurt or sending them over there so they can be neglected so you can just shoot videos with them and say, oh, look, I'm a mama, or oh, look, I'm a daddy. Like, relax, right? Like, actually be a daddy, actually be a mama, like actually do the things that you're supposed to do. And I will relax. But until you do those things, I'm not going to fucking relax. I'm going to always be vigilant because somebody got to be, right? We can't both be fucking chilling. That's it. I feel
Nora Carmen said a grandparent.
There we go.
Grandparent.
Right.
That's a good one. That was a good one. Did you come up with that off your top of your head?
Right. And so it's a lot. And so you just want to take care of your
Angela, listen, we rooting for you, girl. We rooting for
somebody
you
is
together. And I'm not saying in that capacity. I'm rooting for her to stay the course.
Absolutely.
Be a better person and all of those things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Jail.
She said she gonna be in jail, child.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in jail.
Okay. Well, we'll close the case on Angela.
Okay.
Angela,
see you later, Angela.
Energy, child. And healing energy. Speaking of healing energy. What about Jeezy? What he doing? Is he healing?
Oh, okay. So I want this to be said before anything moves forward. I love Jeezy. I've loved Jeezy since Thug Motivation 101. This is before Thug Motivation 101. I love Jeezy. Okay. He was on a Tamron Hall show. I think it was today. And he was talking about his mental health journey. And we have a video. And it's just, I'm just happy for him. It just makes me happy to see other Black men go through the journey of getting healthy. Yes.
Shout out to
absolutely
everybody that's going to therapy, y'all. Go to therapy. Don't be afraid to go to therapy. Just go and just dump. Okay.
That's it. That's what it's for.
You go sit in that old white lady chair. Do whatever you need to do.
I don't have an old white lady.
I'm being sarcastic. Okay.
Jesus. I'm just saying. My therapist is Afro Latina. Shout out to Betsy.
Betsy better not watch this show, child.
Shout out to Betsy Vasquez.
She's gonna give me and you a diagnosis. Nora comes out or a psychic. No, ma'am.
No psychic.
Need to see both therapist and a psychic.
I do want to go get my palm read though.
What do you think is good? Let me see it. I'm gonna read it to you right now.
You want to see my palm? Hold on.
How are our palm almost the same? Got this line in the middle, everything.
That's what we related. I am the cousin host, right? Like it's
right. You are. All right. Back to Jeezy. Let's see what Jeezy had to say, child, because he was looking good too.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little.
In the midst of this divorce.
He looking like a piece of dark meat.
Mm. Looking like a cherry cordial.
Especially not in the hood.
Right.
Our season 5, though, we've dedicated it to being free and feeling free.
Right.
Writing those words about the anxiety and freeing yourself from the stigma, how did that make you a better person?
Well, I learned that vulnerability is power. It's power. And I learned that I thought something was wrong with me, right? Because you thinking I come from poverty, this is how it is. I didn't understand like trauma and all these different things. So as I started to get the wordage for it and started to understand and grab tools, I started to become better. And I started on my journey, and that's why I'm expressing it and putting it in the book, because I didn't know I was depressed for like 8 years of my life straight. You know
what were you feeling during those 8 years?
I mean, like you wake up and you want to go back to sleep forever, you know? and I was leaning into my vices, you know, I was leaning, and that's what street life does to you, you know what I'm saying? And it's like once you lose 200, 300, 400 people, like gone forever, you know, you get numb, right? And I wasn't able to get in touch with my emotions, and I was wondering why, you know, thank God for my kids, but it was a time where I was just cold, you know, that's when I was young, Jeezy, so, you know, I don't know if you'd had me on the show then, but it's
listen, I not only would have had you on the show, I had your music in my car. So, because I mean, like you, I grew up in Luling, Texas, as a single mom who was 19 years old. She came.
Okay. My question is this. A couple things.
Okay.
Shout out to him having his ring on, though. Don't roll your eyes. People in these marriages need to work it out, child.
Marriages need to work out. Absolutely. I am always here for a marriage working out. I'm always here for a marriage working out. I'm happy. Vulnerability is strength. That is something absolutely I've learned. Right? Like pretending like you're not hurting does not make you not hurt. Right? And so if you don't feel safe around the people telling me you're hurting, you're around the wrong people. Oh shit, he got a book too. Oh, Noir. I love Noir Converse. She's my favorite. But yeah,
she also read your poem. She said you will get some money there already.
There already. I'm always after a bag. But he did have his ring on. So shout out to marriage is working out.
I don't know that it's working out or that, you know, he's still married. And he's like, and the thing is, I heard that Jeannie Mai was trying to, work it out. And I feel like that's the best thing because it doesn't sound like it was infidelity. It sounded like they literally got into an argument about their family, like the way they want their family to go, and the shit just didn't go the way they wanted to, and it was annoying both of them. And he was like, "All right,
I'm out of here."
Yeah, which I don't think that's a good.
No, but I really do. I hope they work it out. I really, really, really do. Because, like I said, there's not a lot of like celebrities that I care that they're breathing. I'll be completely honest, but Jeezy is one of the like 2 or 3 that I like actually care about. And like when they do something well or they're successful at something, it makes me happy that I know him, right? But so when he's talking about vulnerability, when he's talking about losing people, when he's talking about waking up and not wanting to go back to sleep forever, I know those feelings, right? I can absolutely relate.
Depression and heartache and all of that is tough.
It is. It is. And I couldn't imagine being depressed and then famous as hell. Right. And so people thinking you should be as happy as you want to be. And you're like, damn, I just want to go back to bed. I don't want to be here.
You're famous as hell.
No, I'm just
just saying.
Yes. Right.
And we've experienced all these emotions while we're still on air. Giving the world all this shady ass tea.
Man, there have been times, y'all, for real. There have been times when we log off and we're backstage and
we're having a whole therapy session.
Hello, absolutely.
Absolutely. Man, sir has talked me off the ledge, child.
And she has talked me off the ledge.
And it's just what it is, but
right.
Sometimes you have to just kind of push through. But I do recommend everyone go to therapy. And if you like, even if you feel some type of way, just be like, you know what, I'm only going to go to therapy 4 times. That's it. Just do it. Just do it just to see.
Y'all got good jobs. Go use your EAP. You know what I'm saying? You got benefits. Mm-hmm. We ain't working with no benefits. We all got benefits. Okay. If you don't have no benefits, you need a better job. Oh, but they have, you know what? They have, because I had got laid off one time and I still needed therapy. And there are public options for that. Mm-hmm. That's where I met my therapist. The one that's really good was at a clinic. Mm-hmm. Right. And she was the best. I still got her with my insurance.
Figure out how to do whatever you need to do for your mental
health. Your mental health is important. You should prioritize it.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
What else? Absolutely. What other tea we got? I'm trying to think of who else was in.
Okay.
Wait, I'm going to go back and read my notes so that we can flow through this as needed.
Okay. Because we can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
We can just transition real quick.
Okay. So
we'll make a sharp turn.
We'll take a sharp turn. Okay.
Sharp turn.
So last week we were talking about Britney Spears because I love her so much. Right? Mm-hmm. I love Britney. So we're talking about mental health, right? And we're talking about people who are struggling with their mental health. Britney is one of those people who is kind of publicly dealing with a lot of stuff. And she's been publicly dealing with a lot of stuff for, decades. Like Britney been her. Mm-hmm. She has a book coming out. I think her book is called The Woman in Me. It's the name of her book. And in her book, she mentions her relationship with Justin Timberlake and that she had become pregnant by Justin and that they had an abortion. They decided together that she would have an abortion or she would terminate the pregnancy.
Together is like did they really
okay. So she says that had the decision been only up to her, she would have kept the baby. Right. But when she spoke with him about it, he was telling her that they were too young, that he wasn't ready to be a father. And she didn't want to bring a child into the world with someone who was that adamant about not being a father. Mm-hmm. That she was in love with him. She wanted to have his baby. She wanted to have a family with him. That's what she imagined. Because, she's from Louisiana. She's from she was raised by mother and a father. Like that's her expectation of life, right? She keeps getting married because she wants to be a wife and she wants to be a mother and she loves being a mother. But the man that she was with at the time, who the man Justin was at the time, was not ready to be a father. And she didn't want to bring a child into a world where he wasn't ready to be a father. And so they made a decision to not have the baby. She said another book.
Okay, so long story short, we still don't like you, Justin.
Oh, okay. For Janet.
Don't do my boo like that. Okay. After you did Janet Jackson like that, we don't like you anymore.
Okay, so you don't like Justin anymore because of the Super Bowl. Was it 2004?
Do you have your employees on here, sir?
You're a good person.
I just want to add a disclaimer.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Mrs. Cherry, who I'm not Sherry.
Yes.
The views and opinions
expressed not related to
anything that
the work I do
outside of this place. Thank you.
Indeed.
And it shall not be reported. It should be retracted from the record.
Hello.
All right. So yeah, we don't like you, Justin. Next, can we talk podcast or?
Yeah, let's talk. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Because I did want to make that sharp turn, but you went to you wanted a spear instead. The sharp turn is this. Okay. The sharp turn is I want y'all to look for yourselves because Shannon Sharp went and he was getting ready to record First Take. Okay, That is his podcast. And he got a new makeup artist allegedly. Mm-hmm. And the word is that they just overdid it with the makeup.
It was her first day.
Allegedly.
She wears her lips dark. That's what I like. You know who Tony Rich is? It doesn't make things right.
Do you
think not tonight.
You think they add a little darkness to the lips?
So there's definitely a little sheen on the lips.
On this man's eyes.
There's absolutely eyeliner, but you're supposed to have eyeliner on, right? Like you need to be able to define. Yes, you need to be able to define. Like, okay, so hold on.
I can see.
What? Hold on.
I can see mascara.
Right. So
But
either way,
dudes
so
are not
like,
getting eyeliner.
so what they do, right, is like they can either take like a liquid eyeliner or a pencil and color the eyelashes.
Child, Miss Cole said, casket sharp, child.
Right. They'll color the eyelashes
Carmen
in
said,
so that
fire the MUA.
and also color the eyelashes in, right, so that the eyelashes define, right. But eyeliner, even if they put like a little white in the corners, right, so to kind of brighten the eyes up, because even like Don Cheadle on what is that movie they was in, the Marvel movie Iron Man, because Don Cheadle's so dark, they highlight his face a lot, right, so that when the light is hitting him, they can see.
We're not talking about a superhero, sir.
No. I'm talking.
Shannon Sharp on
But
First Take
let me
podcast where they
what I'm
record in a
saying.
bar and
What
drink
I'm
shots.
saying is,
like, let's
maybe maybe he likes his mug beat, right? Like
clearly
he like I like it to be pow 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 pow. He wanted to be beat down, house down boots, right? For me, the biggest problem I'm having with this makeup is the soul patch. That was a bad decision, right? Like it wasn't the makeup is if you took the soul patch away, the makeup would just be makeup, right? But that soul patch being jet black under his lip like that, like it's a hole in his face.
In there. He even got the Beijing in the hair too. They just did a better job on the hair part.
Yeah, and so it's just makeup is makeup. When we're at the Revolt conference, we're gonna have a makeup artist. I'm gonna make sure my makeup artist knows.
We can be beat, okay?
Right.
We're not talking about us. We're talking about Shannon Sharp.
Why Shannon can't be beat? Cause talk about football.
No, he's not even talking about football. He was just talking about how many times the woman slept with somebody, and she said 35, and he was mad. Can
we back up?
Quick, let's back up to his response to having his makeup beat. He said, "I appreciate the concern over my makeup this morning on First Take. This was her first time doing my makeup, and it was a little heavy. Mm-hmm. My appearance is important, but not as important as my takes. Hopefully, the takes were great as usual." Mm-hmm. Lip sparing champ. # best dressed.
Casket sharp, as Aisha Cole said.
Somebody said that girl is finished.
Never again. Somebody lost their job that day. So real quick, do you think 35 is a high number?
He responded and he said, no, she isn't. She'll get better with the makeup. It isn't the end of the world.
Right. Do you think 35 is a high number?
I mean, for me it would be, but no, I don't. I mean, for people who are outside, yeah.
It's 30 legitimately for somebody who's like she's
I
what 30.
Hoe in me. I tried to have hoe in me. I don't have it in me, so 35 it would be a high number for me. But I wanted it to be a number. I wanted it to be up there. 2020. I was boy, hoe was gonna be life. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I tell you?
It's 35. 35 is not really that high of a number, right?
It's
so
not.
like,
I don't think it is.
So like, if you started doing it, let's say you started doing it late at like college, so you were 18 when you started doing it. Mm-hmm. He's a good guy for science, and you did 3 different people a year until you are 30, right? So what's that? 12 years? That's 22 people, right? Something like that. And 36. That'd be 36. 3 people for 12 years is 36.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is 35 is a really low number for somebody who allegedly is like a hoe.
Right.
Right? Like, I feel like hoes have triple digit numbers.
I think he took that too far. But I think some guys, in their head, they don't want their woman is a virgin. That's it. Now
it is.
No man but him.
Right, which is crazy. But you want her to know how to suck dick.
But you have been with 1,000 women. Like let's
he hasn't been with 1,000 women.
So yeah. That was Shannon Sharp and Casket Sharp.
Indeed.
Now in other podcast news. Okay. Funny Marco. What's your thoughts on the situation that happened? And give us some backstory too.
Okay, so Funny Marco was interviewing Southside. That who's the interview was set up to do, right? G Herbo, interesting interview, like midway through, they put a chair down for G Herbo, and they both proceeded to be mean girls to G Herbo for like the next 30 minutes.
And mean girls is the right way to
right, because they were not, they were, the girlies was outside. Right, I've been that mean to somebody before, and they were definitely being mean girls, like for no reason.
Well, let's go into the clip and we'll talk about it on the other side.
Hello? Can you credit that in there, please? No, I got $250 in the balance.
That man's sick of you calling him for his $250, bro.
You gotta put it in the credit.
You called that man for his $250, bro.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, you thought it was just me? Oh.
Where'd you get that jacket from?
I don't know where you get these dumbass jackets from. They made me wear it to come holler at you.
We got it.
And it stink.
Motherfucker stink. It's like a bum coat. We gotta put the money in the cup for you, because you know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure you gonna get up out of here the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I might not need the 250.
Yeah, just tell us you gonna call him back, bro. You feel me? 250 over with. We ain't tripping about the 250.
Well, I got 200. That's all I got for you.
That's all you got for him, bro?
Hell yeah.
I bet.
The fuck, dude? He got a TV show.
What's going on? The TV show ain't aired yet.
You ain't paid me for coming on here.
I ain't got paid yet.
Nobody got paid. From the looks of it, I'm gonna have to pay the crew.
Who on the job?
Nobody paid, gang. You fucking up. Like, don't do the shit I did, because I used to go years without paying niggas. Like, you know, make niggas like on some savage shit.
How the hell did this come about?
You're not tough like that.
How did what come about?
You can't get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could really like not pay niggas, but you can't. You know what I'm saying?
That's my co-host right here. Give him a chair, please.
You can't do that.
Thank you. Sit my co-host down. Go ahead,
Take
co-host.
this stupid ass shit off.
And we need that money back when we finish. That's our payment.
Here's how to make over 100.
My thing is this. If you go on Funny Marco's show, you just got real dark in there.
I know. What happened?
Why is your face like this? Anyway.
I just want to make sure y'all can see me.
Sir. Okay, so this is the thing. If you ever watch Funny Marco, it's that dry humor that what's her name, Bobby whatever, stole from him. Okay. It's that dry humor, and you know that he's gonna ask him some retarded questions, or there's gonna be some pranks or whatever. That's just the show.
Shouldn't say retarded. Go off. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
Is that a good word or not?
Nope. Can't say crazy either.
My therapist. Charge it to sir, not me. Okay.
That's fine.
He put it in my notes. That's why I read it that way. Okay.
Go ahead. Go off.
Back to this. So you know the premise of his show. Why is it that you would even go on there acting like a fake thug? And then telling us that you still owe people money? That's just weird.
So what I think happened, okay, because I had this conversation earlier, and I was trying to figure out what was actually happening, right? And so I think that Southside was probably unsure of how the interview was going to go, and he did not want to feel or be made to look silly in like a memeable clip. Right. And so he invited his friend. He invited his friend to like, hey, if he's asking something stupid, you're gonna be, you got to have my back. Right. And so they were both there. And so that's why he set himself in between Southside and Marco, because he was like, I'm here to protect Southside. Right. I'm here to make sure you're not asking nothing crazy. And we're gonna have a conversation and people are gonna watch us talk. Right. And so it was giving mean girl. It was giving bully. It was giving weird. It was giving, why did you even show up? Right. And then they broke the man watch. I would have absolutely invoiced for that watch. Right. We're going to either invoice for that watch, or we're going to, whatever your fee is, we're going to take it out of that fee. You just cleared your fee. Right. If you broke my watch. We're gonna definitely send that invoice to you, detailed invoice. But it wasn't a cute look for either one of them.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was odd. It was
It
very
was
much
odd.
odd.
It was very odd, and I didn't like that. It wasn't. That's not how you should be like living your life.
Right. I feel like I am low over here. Those of you who are listening on the app, I'm so sorry if my volume is super low. I had some technical difficulties earlier, and
I wish I was high.
And here we are. Okay, I think I just raised it for y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple of things before we sign off.
Mm-hmm.
Couple orders of business.
Work.
Okay.
Will Smith's book.
Right, we got to do that. Second order of business is, speaking of Will Smith, Haley Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
I think she pregnant, child.
By DDG.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can see for yourselves. She hasn't said it, and she minding her business, and I'm just gonna let them mind their business, okay? Because that's gonna be it. Okay, that's all y'all gonna get.
That's it. That's the whole.
The next thing is Waka Flocka Flame has endorsed former President Donald Trump.
Waka or the other one with the I.
Waka Flocka Flame.
Oh, okay. I like Waka.
He posted his endorsement for Trump 2024 on his socials the other day. Mm-hmm. And that was that. And
so you're saying you're not going to vote for Trump because he's a racist, but you're going to vote for a different racist? Or who are you going to vote for?
I don't know who I'm going to vote for yet. The candidates have not been defined as of yet, by the way.
Well, he's definitely going to be. So Trump's going to be the Republican candidate.
But believe me, because I am black and I am proud, I will definitely be bringing up whatever candidates I choose and to vocalize them right here on Hot 7025, because that is why we created this platform. Okay, you can talk to it. You can go and listen to all the other radio stations that you like that are FTC regulated. And they may talk to candidates, but they're not going to tell you they're voting for. But I am. And I'm going to tell you who to vote for, too.
I'm just saying, you still think he's fine, though?
Is this true?
What, I'm a Trump supporter? No. I'm not a Trump supporter.
Do I think who is fine? Waka Flocka?
Waka, yeah.
I never thought Waka Flocka was fine. I just thought that he had some crunk music. His music was pretty, I went to Drake's concert to see Waka Flocka front row.
So my daughter, just side note, my daughter said to me the other day that she was like, I asked, do you like Drake? She said, no. And I'm like, why don't you like Drake? She said, because he is not as cute as he raps. And I died. I died.
Can you read this? And then I'm going.
They always say, don't sign off. I came late, which is a change.
Can we get this day back?
Yes,
please?
I love that. I came late, which is a change, as a t-shirt. Okay. I need that on the shirt right now. I'm going to have that shirt on next week. I came late, which is a change. And it's going to say Daryl Ray under it.
Okay.
Quote.
Well, I think that is the majority of the tea that we have here today. We're going to follow up. Those of you who want to be in the book club, go ahead and reach out to us on the Shady Ass Tea. We're going to read Will's book and then Jada's book, and then we're going to spill all the tea. Okay.
Ooh, Fashion Killer. I just got that one.
What is that?
Fashion Killer is about Sona Krishnamurthy. It's
about fashion.
It is. It's about fashion.
Sounds boring. Sounds boring with your rag shirt, sweater on.
Listen,
Brownie. It's like
I
think that's a gang, the Brownies or something.
The Brownies are a Girl Scout situation, but this is.
I mean, obviously, I was a Brownie and a Girl Scout, so don't do us.
Oh, they wouldn't let me be a
and
Boy
Scout.
Do
you think they called?
They wouldn't let me be a Boy Scout because they was scared I was going to get touched too late.
Ooh, the tea child.
Y'all enjoy your weekend.
The tea child be the tea be piping high. We be dropping the tea. Y'all gotta listen later. Do me a favor, click that share button. Tell your friends about us if you're listening on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. I think we have over 500 people on our live here on all of those streaming platforms. So thank you. And then those of you who are listening on the app been going crazy. We've been having like 10,000 listeners on the app during our show. So shout out to that. And I really appreciate y'all for always tapping in, even if you be late. And that's
which is a change.
Right. All right. Listen, you can, sir, where can the people find you on social media?
IG, the Sir Armstrong. Facebook is just Sir Armstrong.
Alrighty. And you can find me on every single social media platform at Carrice. That's ECARRICE. And I guess we'll see you next week, I guess, right?
Next week. Absolutely.
Bye.
Rain or shine.